which are within us. So what are the divine qualities we are having? Any one of you? The divine qualities are abhayam, that is no fear. We don't have any type of fear. We are having pure in existence. Hence, we'll be doing charity. We'll be giving. We are aiming for to get the knowledge of the shastras, simplicity, truthfulness. Different characters are there. No, different qualities. These qualities are the divine qualities. What we have to achieve to get the what are the results of these divine qualities? We may be going for the higher planetary systems, or we may be going for the liberation or the ultimate Krishna consciousness. And coming to the demonic qualities, what are the demonic qualities? The demonic qualities are you don't have any type of consciousness about the soul. And we'll be always in our pleasure moments, means every time hankering for happiness without reaching what is in our hands. According to the circumstances, we'll be having in a jealousy, see, our mode of passion will be more than whatever the others are having. The lust, the greedy factor, and the anger factors, these three are the main causes what we are going to have in the demonic characters or the demonic quality of it. So how the demons are going to be the 6 demonic qualities are, they will be very pride. So the pride position will be very high because they wanted to show that they are only the advanced person. See, if we come to a stage that somebody is going to preach about the shastras, if they are going to be well versed in Sanskrit verses, and every time they are going to quote the Sanskrit verses, so we'll think that they are quoting such a lot of Sanskrit verses because it is a flowery language. So everybody cannot understand that at the point of the audience, but the audience will be thinking that he's such a nice person. He is giving lot of Sanskrit verses, so he is a pandita. But actually, he may not be that. He may be knowing the Sanskrit verses about the flowery languages. So to please the commoner. So that is a pride. Actual knowledge is not there, but to keep it as a show off, he can show that. So that is the pride what the demons are having. And the second is ignorance. That is, without having proper education also, they'll be saying that we are having such a because normally this qualification what we are also having the knowledge of difference. No, as per spiritual knowledge we may be concerned only little bit, but we may be having the main material knowledge is vast. Some may be becoming a politicians or a scientist. The scientists, no, they will say that no, we are the scientists, so we will be doing in different types of experiments, and after that only we can give the results. So this is only the knowledge, this is the good, but it is only such a bit of knowledge for the complete. If a scientist is going to have do a research on the leeches, so at that time what will happen, his mind, his concentration, everything will be on leeches only. At that time what his ignorance will be, I know about this creature everything, how it eats, how it takes, everything. But how the digestive system is there, how it is working, everything about the leeches he may be knowing, but he may be not knowing the other things. He's only proficient in that leeches. So at that time what he thinks, no, I know everything. All the other creatures also, how they are working, I know everything. So that will be his ignorance. And the other thing is they won't concede. Means every time, concede means every time these demonic people, no, they want honor. Whoever the person may be, he immediately wants the demanding. If somebody is very big also, they have to honor me. Just like I have said in the last class about Daksha and Shiva. So Daksha was in a position that he wanted to have an honor. He wanted the respectful obeisances of Lord Shiva. But Lord Shiva was in the meditative state. So at that time, due to his anger, because he wanted to demand that honor, so he got cursing of Lord Shiva. What's the curse? He said that at the time of sacrifices, the share of the sacrifice will not be reaching you. So he is defend of that share of sacrifice. It became a disguise in the blessing for Lord Shiva also. in the later stages. So, and also anger, the people who will be want to honor this at the time of anger, what we are speaking, what also, they can't even restrain themselves. So this is the mostly, this demonic quality of anger is also very high. And how this anger is implemented? By harsh words, by hurting others, deep hurted into the hearts. If it is not in this, if two persons are fighting, what will happen? No, when they are fighting in one discussion, they'll bring all the past, whichever there may be. If it is a quarrel between husband and wife, it will be like that. The wife will be saying about nearly 20 years back. Also, she'll be bringing that point also to defend herself. If it may be husband or wife, that harshness is there for at the time of quarreling also. So, and one more thing is they are very ignorant because they doesn't know, because they are only relatedly connected with only the bodily relations. They are not connected with, they don't know that they are the soul. So they are very ignorant. And how will they act? These demonic person, how will they act? They act whimsically. How whimsically? What I know, that is correct. What I do, that is correct. Whatever may be. And so in ignorance also, they don't recognize any type of authority. What is the authority for our Bhagavad Gita and other things? Guru, Sadhu and Shastra. These demonic people, they derive. They doesn't agree with this. They even derive that there is no like such as Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. Whatever I say, that is only the final thing. See, suppose a judge is there. A judge is going to give a person who has killed some person a sentence of prison, lifetime. So at that time, the judge will be having any type of causes that the person is already regarding the two phases. If it is towards for or towards not, if he is going to give the decision, he doesn't been affected. But here, as we are ignorant because we don't know the actual reason, that is the soul. So at that time, what we'll do, whatever we know, that is correct. So by ignorance, avidya potency, they'll say that everything what I do, that is correct. And again, they will be coming in that where, because due to all these 6 type of qualities that are in the demons, what will happen? It will be giving us the bondage of repeated birth and death. And also, how will be their engagements? Their engagements will be every time in the illusion because they don't have that intelligence to use it. They have intelligence, but it is only used in this material world. And they will be they are in very much in that, not for the advancement of the world. They won't be having cleanliness because these demons, no, they want to be every time lazy, but they are very much attracted to lust, anger, and greed, and they want to be lazy, so they don't want to clean their body. But cleaning is required. That is saucham. External cleanliness is for by taking bath, and internal cleanliness by chanting the holy names of the Lord. What we have done. But as per the Manu Shastra also, we are having many things, no? How we have to behave as a humans, what we have to do. So in that way, they they will be against this Manu Shastra, or they'll be in an inappropriate behavior. Means inappropriate behavior. For example, if women are given freedom, what will happen? Because normally a woman in the young age as a girl, she is dependent upon father. At the time of marriage, she is dependent upon his husband. At the time of old age, she is dependent upon the children. She's having freedom also. But actually, because if a boy is there, he can go and revolve around without having any type of fear in him. But as a woman, when to go for the pilgrimages alone, there may be a lot of people to exploit the woman. So every time woman has to be given protection as per Manu Samhita. So like this, these basic principles also, these demonic people, they won't agree for some reason. They will say that woman and man, they both are equal. Yes, they both are equal in one sense because they are the soul. Because they are the parts and parcels of Krishna and they are soul. But the template of the body is different. According to the template of the body, according to the circumstances, if it is a female body, she has to be given the protection. If it is a male body, there's no need of protection. They also need protection, but to some extent, as per Manu Samhita, as per the Shastras, this is the rule. And what is the main cause? They doesn't believe the existence of the Lord, so they are demons. The main cause of demons is they doesn't believe in the Lord. Means they don't enter. They say that there is no existence of Lord, just like atheists and demons. And they say that there is no supreme controller. If there is no God, how this earth and how this material creation is done, how it is created, how all the activities are going on, they don't see that, and they don't understand any type of scriptures. Their attitude is that they'll be having more intelligence. And also one more thing is they don't have any time. They are very horrible in nature, and they will be in the sense of destroying the world. As we have seen that there are many scientists who are creating this nuclear bombs and other things. One of the thing is when a bomb was thrown in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, up till now there is no plantation. Nearly it took 100 years or 120 years. So up till now there is no plantation because they are destroying. These scientists, they don't have, because we know that it is very valuable to kill a mosquito or cockroach, because they will be hindrance to our health. But these people, as the scientists, they are in their destruction. See, if we have seen that nuclear bombs or anything, America is having more, whereas more than America, Russia is having, and less than that, that is China, and also India is also having lot of nuclear weapons. Because if by the press of one remote of the button, all the continent will be spoiled by this nuclear. Because these are the destructions, these are the demonic qualities, and these things, they are saying that they are going for the advancement, but it brings us disturbances and disadvantages of it. That is also called ugra karma, means destroying everything what is there. See, at the time of corona, we were just like an animal sitting in a cages in our own home. So at that time, what happened? The mother nature automatically rectified everything. It became very clean. For 21 days only, the mother nature became so clean. Means we are exploiting the mother nature. This is the nature of a demonic person or the demonic qualities. Now we'll be reading from 11 to 20. These are also the extents of the demonic qualities. Extensions
Hare
of demonic.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Go ahead, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Text 11 to 12. They believe that to gratify the senses is the prime necessity of human civilization. Thus, until the end of the life, their anxiety is immeasurable. Bound by a network of hundreds of thousands of desires and absorbed in lust and anger, they secure money by illegal means for sense gratification. Text 13 to 15. The demonic person thinks, so much wealth do I have today, and I will gain more according to my schemes. So much is mine now, and it will increase in the future more and more. He is my enemy, and I have killed him, and my other enemies will also be killed. I am the Lord of everything. I am the enjoyer. I am perfect, powerful, and happy. I am the richest man surrounded by aristocratic relatives. There is none so powerful and happy as I am. I shall perform sacrifices, I shall give some charity, and thus I shall rejoice. In this way, such persons are deluded by ignorance. Text 16. Thus, perplexed by various anxieties and bound by a network of illusions, they become too strongly attached to sense enjoyment and fall down into hell. Text 17. Self complacent and always impotent, deluded by wealth and false prestige, they sometimes proudly perform sacrifices in name only, without following any rules or regulations. Text 18. Bewildered by false ego, strength, pride, lust, and anger, the demons become envious of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is situated in their own bodies and in the bodies of others, and blaspheme against the real religion. Text 19. Those who are envious and mischievous, who are the lowest among men, I perpetually cast into the ocean of material existence, into various demonic species of life. Text 20. Attaining repeated birth amongst the species of demonic life, O son of Kundi, such persons can never approach me. Gradually, they sink down to the most abominable type of existence. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Bol Prabhu. So now we have the extension of demonic qualities. What are the demonic qualities extension? That is, they are always making that the lust is the primary thing. Yeah, means the lust means it is a desire. If our desires are not ending, what will happen after that? Again, one more desire arises, and it will be a chain of desires. So at that time, when there is a chain of desires, is what will happen? You will be in that mode of passion only every time, and also you will be absorbed. How you will be absorbed? You will be absorbed every time in that false prestige, because you are in a mode of passion. What will happen? Every time you will be in that false prestige. False prestige means I need honor, I need more money, so that I can have a large villa, so that my all the family members can stay perfectly and they can enjoy all the things. And he forgets the Lord here. And what he says, every time he will be working just like an ass, and he wants more and more money, so that his family will be very successful in sense gratification. But actually, our human life is meant for self-realizations. But due to the mode of ignorance, due to the mode of ignorance, the persons will think that they are in the mode of passion. So at the mode of passion, what they will think, they need more and more money. So they want more and more, so that they want more and more increase of self-gratification or sense enjoyment. If you see that the main goal, when it is a demonic quality, or it is the natural impediment for the soul, that it came here to fulfill its desires. The soul came from the Goloka to this material world to fulfill its desires. But here the demonic qualities are such a that they see that what is the goal is changed here. The goal is only for the self gratification. Beg, borrow, steal, live happily. Because next life what you will be, we don't know. So this is the philosophy of the demon. Beg, borrow, steal. We have to be having nice enjoyment, be it in the self, be it in the bodily stage, in the relatives or anything. I don't want anything. Only sense enjoyment. Only for my senses, they need to have 100% sense. For this, what will happen? The life after life, this karma will be there. So they will be in this type of bondage. And also, if they are going for this prolonged type of sense enjoyment, also their body will be vanishing within the few years. If the age is 100 years for this Kali Yuga, but now it is reduced to 60. So by the prolonged usage of our sense gratification, this lifetime is also decreasing. And they don't even believe that after that, according to karma, you are going to get another birth, because they don't see it as a soul only. They don't build in recognition. And also, what they will be doing all type of illegal activities to get money, beg, borrow, or steal, but give it for the sense gratification totally. And their ignorance, and they are very ignorant and they don't have any type of faith in Vedic Shastras, because they say that after death, who knows what is going to happen. After death, he doesn't know. Only now, it is only for the survival of fittest, and I want to be in a stage that I have to be honored by each and everybody. Means unaware of the soul or the super soul as a witness also, they don't know. When they don't know the soul, how will they know about the super soul? So zero. And again, these people, no, they think that because they are earning money and they're enjoying, so they feel that they are only the controllers. So there is no other helping hand. We have come here, that is nature. That nature is going on. But nature is controlled by the superior, they don't know. So at that time, what will say? They will be in every time they will be in that controlling and enjoying potency. That is, every time they want to control the mother nature also, lord it over the material nature. And they want to explain. And they think that if somebody is an enemy, if I'm going to kill that enemy, all the other enemies of that fellow will be also happy, no? So if I kill one enemy also, no problem. I may struggle, but all the others will be happy. So this is the nature of a demon fellow. Others will be happy. But what he will say, I must be happy. If I kill that person, I must be happy. For that happiness, he does all the quality. Whichever may be beg, borrow, or steal, he wants that. This is the demon quality. And also demon mentality is this. I must be happy. Whatever happened to others, no way. I must be very happy. That is the demonic mentality. And what will be the results? Because every time I is going to come out. So what will be the result? It will be the result that he is going to have in the Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. He'll be in the cycle of this karma yoga, and he cannot come out of it. And because he's having very, very strong engagement of the sense of enjoyment. And also that he will after leaving this body with due to our intelligence, we are not intelligent at that time because their demon qualities are there. These qualities and these demonic mentality, the result will be they are thrown into the hell because they doesn't have the pious activity because of the demon mentality, every time enjoying mentality, controlling others, controlling every time. So by this hypocritical nature, what will happen? They will be thrown in the hell. The result is they'll be thrown in the hell because they have too much of association towards sensual pleasures. So after this, what will happen? They are very proud. No, they doesn't follow any type of regulations hypothetically. So at that time, when they are going to disregard or they are going to offend the Shastras, they don't believe in the God, what will be the results? At that time, what are the results if they are not going to take the obeisances? Because they are envious of. And why is this envy caused? Envy is caused when we don't have anything. When material assets are there, if our material assets are going to be very low, or we need more than what we want. As per normally, every individual is having a quota of what he is going to eat, what he is going to have his wealth, how he is going to utilize his wealth. Everything is predestinated. But according to our free will, we are doing our charity, or we must be in a sense of truthfulness and cleanliness, and we must be non-availing. So these are the divine qualities what we have to have it. But here, the demons, it will be an opposite of it because they are envious of the God and they are envious of their own self also. Because if somebody is going to decorate their body nicely, if they see they want to also decorate their body in that way, what will happen? No, envy for the others are developed. And also they are not self-aware. Self-aware means they are not the soul, they are not the body, they don't know anything. And they will be, and how will be there? There will be every time they are independent of every action. What I do, that is correct. So that is the independent nature of their any activity. So in this way, the demons will be every time in that. And also, if they are thrown in this material world also, if there is by some accident or something is being thing, they doesn't even agree. At the time of normally any individual who is going to be born from the womb of the mother, no, the soul will be praying to the Lord so that I am in this situation, because if the mother soul is such a thing, just it is more than the jail for the 9 months for the baby, because it have to be developed in that small area, and all the different, because the digestive juices, everything are there. You'll be having good bacteria, bad bacteria. So this good bacteria and bad bacteria, everything will be acting on that small soul or the small baby in the womb. So what will happen by what the mother is going to eat? If the mother is going to eat very spicy and hot foods, what will happen? The baby has to have indigestion. So the type of indigestion also, it is such a pain for the baby because it can't open its eyes, it can't move its hands and legs because the place is very tight. It will be every time the soul, when it is in the mother's body, it will be praying to the Lord. No, no, if I come out of it, I'll never forget you. I'll be every time, I'll be obedient to you. But these demonic people, how these demonic people will be there? Normally, this is the condition of a soul. But these demonic people, because the first demons are Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakapu, who they were born on the womb of Diti. So at that time, Diti thought that because at the time which needs the man and woman must not meet is the evening time. So at that time when Kashyapa and Diti were there as per the Diti's desire, means that, so what happened? No, Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha were there. So because these are the first, these are the demons. So at that time, no, Diti with his austerity, she controlled them for keeping them in the womb for 100 years. 100 years, because at the time of conceiving only, she was seeing different types of bad omens. That is clouds, thunderings, and other things will be there. No, the forest will be in fire, differently. So when Diti has seen all these bad omens, what she done? No, she kept them. She kept the child in her womb for 100 years. And afterwards, the two came out. What they have done? They have destroyed everything. All the sages, they have even destroyed the planet Earth. They have thrown into the causal ocean. At that time, Hiranyaksha was dead by the boar incarnation, and at that time, Mother Earth was again reinstalled at this place. So in this way, these demonics, no, there are many, just like the hunters in the jungle. If you take the analogy, see hunter enter in the jungle, all the different species will be there, no, different species, they'll be eating different. The same way here also, there are many kinds of demons. Just the example, because they are very envious. They are naradharma, they are alpa buddhi, they don't have any intelligence, they are moodas. So everything will be considered these demonic qualities. This what is the fate of them? They will be go towards, they will be every time thrown in this ocean of nescience or the ocean of material world. And also they will be gliding down to hell. Why they will be gliding down? Because they don't know the actual self-realization, no relationship with the Supreme Lord. Many are saying also they won't listen. So gradually, these persons will be sinking towards the hell. Then, and also we have to know that because as the Lord is very merciful, if they are going, if they are going to have some of them with interactions or anything also, these people doesn't listen to them. See, demonic preachings are there. They are envious to God. They are envious to God, saintly people and innocent people. And they don't have, if they are going to do any types of regulations or sacrifices for the name's sake and the proud, for the pride they are going to do. And they don't want, and they say that you are, they'll say, Aham Brahmasmi, I'm only God. Hiranyakashipu, what he said? Don't do any type of sacrifices for different gods or any type. Only do for me. Because I'm only the God, I'm only the giver. So these is the demonic people. And what is the fate? They will be repeatedly in the Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi, the cycle. The cycle of life and death will be every time revolving due to their beg, borrow and steal capacity. Due to they are longly attached with the sense gratification. So these are the qualities of the demonic person. These are the extended qualities, what is their mentality, how they are engaged, what is the attitude, what is the faith. What is the faith means, what is the result of these demonic qualities. In the next class, we'll see how this demonic activity, they're actually hanged by the three gates of hell: lust, anger, and greed. How to come out of it? I'll give you the answer for the next class. Hare Krishna, I'll end my session today. Now, any doubts or